How's it going, everyone? Hendrix here, and welcome to another Buffalo Bill. No, welcome to the first Toronto Lumberjacks franchise video. We have moved across the border up to Toronto, Canada. New identity, new principles, new mentality. Let's go out there and get it. We face the Jaguars week 1. It's a computer team. Let's go.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. It's the Jaguars and the Lumberjacks, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 24.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us north of the border in the beautiful city of Toronto, Canada. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Lumberjacks of Toronto. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, there's nothing quite like it. That feeling of beginning another NFL season, and these two squads, they're going to do just that. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Toronto. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Okay, so defensive game plan recommended that I go out there and try and stop the short pass. So that's what we'll try and do.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior, whatever.
It got his man complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Quez Watkins, 75 yards. And
what just happened?
Jaguars are on the board here first in the season opener. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be
into triple coverage, and we get bombed like that. Wow.
What they have to understand is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next drive.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be let out by the
okay, awful start. Awful. Let's see what we can do.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it.
Nobody open.
Just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
Not the graphic
nobody open.
To see week 1, Charles. They were hoping to see key acquisitions, some bright spots. Instead, we're talking about injuries, preseason injuries that have guys missing here in this one.
And even in today's football, where everyone does their best to try and have their starters ready for week 1, guys still have to practice. They still have to train, and injuries do crop up. You're exactly right about that, though, Brandon. None of the people supporting this team
awful.
To see that graphic on the screen.
Awful read.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, Allen. And that is incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Have to punt.
Returnable now for Allen.
Have to punt.
Return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case.
That is a great throwaway from Trevor.
And now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 10.
Obviously, the Toronto Lumberjacks rocking the new 3 front, and he gets through again. Travis Etienne on a sting pinch finds the gap down the middle, and it's 14-0 Jacksonville.
63 yards. And the
wow.
Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The Jaguars came to play today.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
All right.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their 2nd drive. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down.
Let's try a more lateral approach.
They'll start on the ground with Pierce.
Nice running by Dameon Pierce. On the first play, really? Injury timeout? Wow.
New season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. On play action, Allen rolling to his right.
Josh Allen on the scramble. Gets the 1st down. Let's go. Dameon Pierce, dislocated hip. First play of the game. You can't write this stuff, man. You can't write it.
But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Got all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Let's go, Emmett Davidson.
Just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to get the football.
And that's just an awful read.
40-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one.
What an awful start to this game.
Defense certainly benefited.
Now Etienne to start the drive. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Now Lawrence. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st.
This is not going well.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and
At this point, we're just kind of trying to clog up that middle.
Make a catch.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Play action. It's Lawrence.
Good throw, Lawrence. I am getting absolutely diced up here. Absolutely diced up.
Pretty sizable deficit here in the 1st quarter. This defense probably need to get off the field in those situations on third down.
And you and I both know in this huddle before that last third down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. They go play action with Lawrence. Rolling to his left. Under pressure, down he goes.
Let's go.
Sacked at the 10. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. That one thrown away from the
Holding them to a field goal there. Huge.
But they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. The kick by Elliott is good.
So the Jags take a 17-point lead. That's not ideal.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Nothing our score after 1. Second quarter now. Toronto in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. He'll buy some time right. Going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Davidson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Allen running the option to the left. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Allen going to keep it again. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Early on, the running
So at 4th and 2, 17 points down. We have to go for this. That should have been a touchdown, by the way.
Trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid.
Let's go.
Almost gets to the 10.
Great release there from Josh Allen.
Another first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Big third down here.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Hey, we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
And he's dropped it. Oh, my Lord.
Problems on 3rd down so far.
Oh, my Lord.
Relatively small sample size, but they're now.
Did we kick the field goal? 17 points down? I know I asked this earlier on in the drive.
What's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place.
We have to back the offense. We have to.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Throwing now is Allen.
Awful.
Batted down, and will go the other way with the football. And the 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. A chance to get some momentum.
That is
here in the
awful.
second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Here's Lawrence. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
That is a great play from Micah Hyde. Dear Lord. Come on.
An important takeaway here in this second quarter.
Because what it does is give their offense a chance to put a drive together. They've got nothing on the scoreboard so far, so you have to think that they need something before the break. And now they have an opportunity.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw pulled in by Marshall. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. Allen off the play fake. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 53 yards. And the Lumberjacks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will
Apologies that you couldn't hear my mic for the celebration there. It's just, I'm in this room where there's a boiler, and when somebody uses the hot water in the house, the boiler starts going cranking, and the boiler was cranking. But please know that I was celebrating my ass off there.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here this first half. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, it's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. That's once again complete to Chark. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. Only able to gain a couple there. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They'll try and set up the screen to Etienne. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Again, it's Lawrence. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now Lawrence to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the marker and picked up the...
Lawrence hitting the ball is free. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This a 27-yard attempt here. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we've reached halftime. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first.
Okay, so not an ideal first half. We basically leaked points there. And Josh Allen's not helping with the interceptions. But we got the ball back, beginning of the second. We're only down by 13 points, so 2 touchdowns takes the lead. We just got to play some solid ball.
Catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this well.
Big play. Let's go. Let's go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Davidson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there at 22. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Allen going to audible to a different look. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Boy, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down. Allen going to try and keep it. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Josh Allen keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Lumberjacks have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here taken in by Ingram. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Lawrence will throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47.
Huge sack. Let's go, Toronto.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
On 2nd down, here's Lawrence. He'll drop this one off with ETN. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Lawrence. Screenplay, here's Etienne. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to Toronto. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st down, Lawrence. He'll find Etienne out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on a big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
A shotgun snap, and again to Etienne. And he'll be taken down at the 34. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Now Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Lawrence going to throw again. Well, that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown.
What a play, DJ Chark. That is going to make my road back so much more tough. What a play by DJ Chark.
A winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus.
Allen hit. He lost the football. Well, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll have it just 5 yards away from pay dirt here, 1st and goal. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery. Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Quez Watkins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jags are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. And now we move our focus to Stephon Diggs. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Allen now looks to throw. Going deep for Diggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Allen going to change this at the line.
Keep pushing that rock down.
On third down, it's Lane. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. On first down, Allen. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past who took his team out to the practice field and ceremonially buried the game films from the prior game when they got clobbered. That was his way of putting it behind them.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
To the air, Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Davidson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 30. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Allen now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Davidson. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. Allen throw complete to Shakir. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th, but a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack. From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. This spot in the fourth quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
ETN up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On second down, ETN once more. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. On third down, here's ETN. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And he hits the upright, but it caroms in anyway. Boy, plenty of distance there as he banks it in. And that will extend their lead even further. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over on the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner. Except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Lane. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Play action. Now it's Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on third. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good.
So as you can see, I've got a lot of guys missing. I've got some new people missing on the injury report. Having Gabe Davis would have been nice. Emmett Davison played out of his skin. I've got to give him huge props. I threw a couple of picks. It's all Madden. I'm not the greatest passer. It happens. But I think the story of the game is Trevor Lawrence absolutely lighting me up on offense. Like, there's nothing I could have done to stop him. I feel as though I called, for the most part, the correct coverages for the correct situations. I came out trying to be aggressive with cover one because that game plan is to stop the short pass. Trevor threw long bombs quite early on, so I adjusted and called some more soft off coverage. Then he started checking down, and his receivers and his running back started getting yards after the catch. I was in a hole, and from that point, I was always going to be challenged. Um, I'm not going to say that I'm disillusioned, but that was a disappointing one because I lost by, 24 points. So we're talking three touchdowns and a field goal, if my math is correct. Not good. Some mistakes were made. Things need to change. But ultimately, let's see how this season pans out. Maybe I need to bring in another depth piece on defense. Maybe my defensive players who come back will make the difference. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, the Jacksonville Jaguars absolutely stomped me week one. And that's how it is. Thanks everybody for watching, and catch you all later.